Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Singapore Airlines business class on their 737 MAX 8. Please remember to follow me on Instagram at Brandon Johnson 10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future. So here's a look at Singapore Airlines business class on their 737 MAX 8. Now if these seats look familiar, it's because these are used on JetBlue and a number of other carriers that have lie flat seats on their narrow body aircraft. So this is my first time flying this product, so let's take a look at the seat. So off to your left you do have a storage compartment there with a mirror that opens with the touch of a push button there. Also to your left side you've got a little storage space. You've got a headphone jack, USB port, a rack for the headphones. They didn't have headphones on this flight due to the short length of it. This was SQ107 from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. So you do get some bedding, pillow, and a blanket. Tray table is off to the left side. You push this button, this slides out and folds down to give you the tray table. That folds in half and there's the full tray table, which you can push out. Now you won't be able to get out of the seat with it extended, but still it does push out a little bit, as you can see. I will try to fold this back up, but I did have a problem getting it back. It actually was jammed up, so it took a little strength, so I needed both hands to close it, but it did eventually close. So this is one of the throne seats. This is seat 12J. You can actually choose this for no additional charge when booking a flight, whether for points or a paid fare. So there's the in-flight entertainment screen. You've got the safety cards here to the right side. There is the footwell, which I'll show you the recline in a moment. Off to your right, a little more storage space here that you have available. Nice big, I'm gonna call it armrest, nice big table to your right side, and there you've got the universal power outlet also to your right side. I really do like the color scheme that they have with the seats. As you can see, the individual air vents in the windows that you have, and they still got the Christmas wreath up there for this flight. I did take this flight on the 3rd of January. So here's a look at the seat. So you do have the seat controls, also the in-flight entertainment remote if you want to use that. The in-flight entertainment is touchscreen, so if you prefer to just use the touchscreen, you're welcome to do that. So let's take a look at the seat recline, as I always like to do, just so you can get a feel. Now I do think, I did have shoes on, so that has something to do with it, but it's a fairly comfortable seat to sleep in. I don't think you'll feel too tight as the footwell. I've seen more narrow footwells, but these throne seats, this is how those are gonna look. This will be the same thing with carriers such as JetBlue. I think Aer Lingus has similar seats as well on their A321. Pre-departure beverages were offered, so you had a choice between juices and champagne. I'm sorry, water, orange juice, or apple juice. That was what was offered. And here's the bedding, just a closer look. So you got the decent sized pillow and a light blanket that you have to go along with that. So I'm gonna leave you with the takeoff, and I'll be back shortly with more on the flight. Welcome back. Now let's take a look at the bathroom on the 737 MAX 8, and really no different than other MAX 8 bathrooms. Fairly tight. The sink will splash on you, and really that's that. You don't have a window in this bathroom, so that is really all there is to it. As far as the meal service, No menus were offered. The choices were a beef sandwich or a cheese and mayonnaise sandwich. So I had the beef sandwich, which was served cold. Now that wasn't too bad at all, as you'll see here shortly. As soon as we get out of the bathroom. So here's a look at the beef sandwich, which was pretty good. You had a beverage service to go along with this sandwich. I had the chamomile tea. So you do even get the silverware on this short 45-minute flight. Silverware, glassware, so that's nice to note there. Internet is complimentary for business class passengers, and I'll just leave you with the purchase plans in case you're not sitting in business class and want to know how much it would cost for Wi-Fi on this particular flight. So I'll be back shortly after the Wi-Fi and the in-flight entertainment, and I'll let you know all my final thoughts. Okay, welcome back, and let me give you my final thoughts on this flight. Really another great flight on SQ. A very attentive service on this 45-minute flight. Some things to note: complimentary Wi-Fi for business class passengers. The sandwich wasn't that bad. I mean, it is what it is for 45 minutes. No headphones will be given out on this route since it's so short, so keep that in mind when it comes to in-flight entertainment. You'll need your own. But that was really all there was to it. Smooth flight, and nice to have the lay flat seats to give them a try, although you won't really get to use them too long because the flight is so short. So that was my experience on SQ-107 from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore on Singapore Airlines 737 MAX 8 in business class. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. Thank you.